Call the meeting to order. Need a resolution to approve the minutes of the last meeting. Dickinson, seconded by Simpson. Any changes? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, item 1A is a request to fill the vacant position of personnel aide, less than a part-time, grade 3 annual base salary of $24,669, which is due to a resignation. This is a non-union, non-mandated position for which no reimbursements are received. Moved by Bill, seconded by Matt. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. B is a request for approval of a personnel officer to carry over up to 5 additional days of vacation during 2014 to be used June 1st, 2015. The personnel officer was unable to utilize the accrued vacation time in 2014 due to ongoing duties and responsibilities resulting from her transfer from DSS Attorney's Office in March of 2014 and her subsequent appointment to the position of personnel officer. Moved by Matt, seconded by Dickinson. All in favor?
Aye.
Discussion, I should say.
No, we're good.
All in favor? Opposed?
Aye.
Carried. C, report on the tracking of salary implications due to positions filled from January to November 2014. Gretchen?
Wow. Bring back the cheaters. My arms are getting too short for this job.
Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, folks. This is our monthly notice that we promised regarding the intent to fill status, and the report that I sent, actually, the report that was in the original, the draft agenda, did not include the totals, and so I sent a revised report to the committee yesterday that had the totals. So looking at the positions that have been requested to be filled from February of this year until November of 2014, have netted a savings for Warren County of $236,032. And so this is a result of folks, and we've had separations for a variety of reasons, but with the turnover has netted in a positive cash gain for the county. And it has a lot to do with longevity. Many of the people that have left, retired, those kinds of things have left, and we've hired folks with less seniority, lower steps within our negotiated contracts. And so the turnover has been positive for the organization.
Okay. Anyone have any questions?
Is there, are all the legacy costs included in those, Gretchen?
No, they are not.
Okay,
This is
so that's
just on, this is
that's
just on
straight
the intent to
salary.
fill forms, yes.
Thank you. And a lot.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gretchen.
Okay, next items are items to be discussed by the county administrator. Item A is a request to authorize a 2% increase in the hourly pay rate for part-time security officers in the Sheriff's Department from $16.65 to $16.98, effective January 1st, 2015, as approved by the Salary and Comprehensive Plan for 2015. This will not affect the amount of the budgeted for part-time help because an increase was already accounted for. Positions are included in the 2015 budget under part-time help category, which does not differentiate between individual positions. Therefore, a resolution is necessary to authorize the Treasurer's Office to increase the hourly pay rate for the part-time security officer position to include the additional 2%. Paul, you want to?
I think that says it, Mr.
That's
Chairman,
it?
unless there's any questions.
Anybody have questions? No? Jane moved it. Matt seconded. No further discussion. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Okay, B is to request to amend the table of organization to increase the hourly rate for the sheriff investigator Medicaid position from $25 to $25.50, effective January 1st, 2015. This will not affect the amount budgeted for part-time help for the same reason as the prior one. Any comments on this one?
I don't have anything further.
Okay, any questions? Someone like to move that? Matt, seconded by, Matt. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. C is a request to amend the table of organization to increase the hours of the keyboard specialist in the Veterans Services Department from 28 hours to 40 hours a week at a base annual salary of $25,193, effective January 1st, 2015. Cost associated with the increase in hours has been included in the 2015 budget. Moved by Bill, seconded by Matt Sokol. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. D is a request to amend the table of organization to increase the number of hours worked by the Executive Secretary of the Traffic Safety Board by 6 per week, effective January 1st, 2015. Cost of the additional hours worked will be funded through the Traffic Safety Board budget, which has already been adjusted in the 2015 budget. Moved by Gene, seconded by Matt. All in favor? Opposed?
I have a question.
I'm sorry, I didn't ask for discussion. Go ahead.
Does this change their status? Is it like part-time to full-time, or?
It does. She will be considered a part-time employee. She does not get health insurance benefits, but it will trigger some vacation and sick leave allotments.
Okay.
Was that also true of the prior one?
No, the prior ones were just simply wage adjustments. This one is an hour adjustment. I'm sorry, wait a minute, you're right.
The 40 hours.
The 40 hours, that will trigger health insurance benefits and everything when you move somebody to full-time.
Okay. We have a resolution in a second? I think we do, yeah. All right, time to vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. E is a request for a contingent fund transfer of $20,694.18 for the Human Resource Civil Service Division. Would you like to talk about that and tell us what we're doing there?
I can fill in
Okay.
the committee, Mr. Chairman. This arises actually a result of several things, but probably the biggest driver of it is when the prior civil service officer retired. We had to pay out a sick leave payout for all her unused sick, or not all of it, but half of her unused sick leave up to 70 days, I believe it is. And I recall that was roughly about $24,000. In addition to that, though, they also retained her services for a short period of time, which was not accounted for in the budget. And we also had some slight wage increases when we brought in the new HR staff. So as a result, the department is $20,000 short. There's $42,000 in the contingency fund, but that would be moved to the Finance Committee. This is one of those situations where, by the way, we don't budget for these folks that leave, and we have to pay that make the payment of sick leave. One of the reasons is we find generally we can work it out through the budget, but occasionally, such as a small department like this, we do have to hit the contingency funds.
Okay. Any questions? Resolution by Gene, seconded by Matt Sokol. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. And finally, F is a request to amend the table of organization to set the salary of the confidential secretary to the county administrator position, which was recently vacated due to resignation. This is discussed in the support services meeting just prior to this. The salary that was recommended was $37,500. So that has to be approved by this committee. Dennis?
Move that.
Seconded by Gene. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, item 4, there's the vacancies filled, which we take no action on. Any questions on either one of those? All right. Any other business? Resolution to adjourn.
Awesome
Matt,
job.
sec-
Wow.
Huh?
Awesome job.
Oh, you got right through that with pretty easy, huh?
Invasive
Matt and
species
Bill.
building?